Hey, good morning guys. Mike here at RCRX. Back on the bench is the AK-787. Some of you guys hopefully have watched my video that I put out where I ran this on the 2S stock battery. Then I ran it on 3S China Hobby Line and a 4S China Hobby Line. I still think that the mesh is pretty tight on this guy. So I think it's capable probably of some faster speeds if the mesh is maybe loosened just a little bit. But I did get it to 71 miles an hour on my regular spot where I go. It was a bit dirty. It was very windy, very cold. It's cold this morning. It's like 26 degrees. Going to be a little bit warmer this afternoon. I don't know if I'll have time to go out and run it again, but I'm going to work on some gearing options on this. Probably loosen the mesh just a little bit and see if I can get it a little bit faster on the 4S. Before I start really messing with the gears. So I'm going to try to keep it 48 pitch on the gears for a while. I do have some pretty good options. I can go to Mod 1 obviously, but I do have the original little adapter here that came with the 917, which will give me, which I think this one has also, but I'll be able to go down on the spur to this smallest gear, and then with this adapter I'll be able to make the gears larger on the pinion side. Not this big obviously, but I'll be able to have some options, possibly even 1-to-1 if I take the smallest gear and stick it on here. Then I've got a 1-to-1 option in 48 pitch. So I think I could probably get it to 100 miles an hour or better with the 48 pitch gears here before I start moving on to Mod 1. But we'll see guys, we'll see. I'm gonna make a run with it, keeping the stock type gearing. I'm just going to see if I can make some adjustments on it, and then hopefully get it up to 75, maybe a little closer to 80 on the stock gears, and then we'll start moving forward and see if we can get it faster, guys. All right guys, so I got the cover off the gear housing on this, and as you can see, it has all metal gearing. Now I didn't have the carbon fiber car originally. I ordered the metal car and a metal roller. So I don't know if the carbon RTR in the 917 came with all metal gears. This one has all metal gears in it. So that, at least my thinking, is an upgrade. What I thought was a beefier motor mount is actually just a little deal here for the gear cover, which I'll be taking off. Took off 4 bolts to get that top brace loose. Okay guys, got the motor out, got the motor mount out. This motor is the 3.175 on the shaft. Now this is the gear that came on the car, and this is the speed gear that comes with it as well. So it's a pretty good, significantly larger. And then this was what I was talking about putting, now I don't know for sure with this motor mount that will work, but again, it's even larger than the large pinion they send with it. So now this is 5mm hole in the center here. so I'd have to use an adapter if I use this motor. But I'll test it out and we'll see if it works. I'm gonna try this bigger pinion right here first to see if I can get it closer to the 80s, 90s. But yeah, guys, it was a little easier to get apart on this one. They went in exactly the opposite direction with the Loctite. So check them, guys, because none of the stuff that went into the metal parts had any significant amount of Loctite on it. So anyhow, guys, I'm gonna get it put back together. It was a little easier, I think, only because this car had the 2-piece drive shaft in it. If you get the metal roller or the metal RTR, guys, it's gonna be probably just as difficult, if not more, with all of these wires that run down the center. You know, you have to pull off the top of the box here. So it's gonna be just as difficult, I think, on the aluminum chassis car with the solid drive shaft to get that motor mount out and get the motor out. It's still a long ways from here through here. You don't have great access to that motor mount. So for the money you spend on the carbon roller, you would think that they would put the motor mount that's adjustable from the top here, not through the front. But I don't know. Not sure why they do that, but it's very hard or impossible to get to change gears or anything like that. So something to think about. Definitely would probably need an upgrade to the other motor mount. All right, guys, so I got the larger pinion gear put on there, and if you'll notice, I've changed the motor mount. I took this dude out because it's absolute junk on this car. You can't get to anything, you can't adjust it, anything with it in the car. You have to take everything apart. So for all the things that our Rlaarlo learned, I don't know, our Rlaarlo, if you're watching this or if you ever watch this, on your most expensive car, maybe just go straight to that motor mount. Make it easy for everybody that's spending a little extra money on their car. I get saving money on the cheap ones, but that motor mount there should have never been put in your flagship model, so to say. So don't know if anybody else agrees with me, disagrees with me, but that motor mount there makes it so much easier than that motor mount. So our Rlaarlo, throw that in the trash. Start using that motor mount. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get the rest of it put back together and see if we can make a rip with it. All right, guys, we're out here with the 787. Got the speed gear that came with the car put in it. I changed as you've seen in the first part of the video, I did change the motor mount to the adjustable one. So hopefully the mesh is a little better. It already seems a little freer. So we got 12 satellites. Let's get her down the road. This is the battery that I had in it the other day. I'm just gonna warm it up a little bit. Zeroed out. Tracking. All right, let's get her down there and see what she'll do. Ooh, man. And then we'll put the fully charged one in it. Well, that was 70 on the money, guys. All right, well, let's get her switched out to the fully charged battery and see what she'll do. All right, guys, we got the fully charged 4S battery in it, and we're gonna send it down there. I'm gonna try to get the power in it a little bit sooner. I didn't get it to quite full throttle on that first run on the battery that wasn't fully charged, so see if we can get a full throttle pull on it, and we'll send it down. But it got 70 on a battery that wasn't fully charged, so tracking. We'll make sure it's trimmed out good. Put that wing up. So I've got some grip on this thing. I think the trim is good. So we'll get it down there. All right, here we go. You can see that truck had to abort. All right. Zeroed out. Reading. All right. One more shot, guys. Make sure I check that way. Okay, no cars coming. Let's see what she'll do. Come on, girl. Whew. Gosh, she was scooting. Do a little jump down there. It is a good looking car, guys. Good looking car. Let's see what she did. That was 78, guys. So we're pushing up on 80 miles an hour. And that was full throttle there for a little bit. But it is cold out here, guys, so it was in the 20s this morning. It's warmer right now, but I would say it's probably in the 40s. So I'm not getting optimal performance out of it, but 78 is 78, I think, is a good good speed for this dude with the stock gearing. Maybe next time it's supposed to be 70 this weekend, so maybe I can get a good pass and we'll get it over 80 this weekend with the batteries a little warmer. But yeah, 78, guys. Awesome. Loving this car so far, and as you guys know, I crash a lot and I have not crashed this car yet, so hopefully I'm not jinxing myself with that. But guys, if you're subscribed, I certainly appreciate it. If you're not, think about hitting that subscribe button. Hit me a like, shoot me some comments, guys. Otherwise, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.